Pazan Gallery. We are here today with Sue Archibald, established local artist. And Sue, welcome to Pazan Gallery.
Thank you.
We're so excited to have you here with us.
Oh, I'm thrilled to be here.
Tell us a little bit about your series of paintings that you have created.
Well, the show is titled Painting Through the Pandemic. And so many of these pieces are things that I did while the pandemic was going on, and we were on lockdown, and everything was in a panic, and I started painting. And I did interiors, which was like the safe space. And then I did some that when the long-term care news came out, and then all these poor seniors were dying in their homes. That really upset me. So I did a few in a series based on that. Terrible.
How did your art help you through the pandemic, during this difficult time?
Well, it was a lifesaver. Really, I couldn't, the first in March when it all came out.
At the beginning.
Yeah, I couldn't paint, really, but I did. I had driftwood. So I made all kinds of little creatures, just, because the creativity thing is really good to help you through any of the stuff that you have going on. So I kept the creativity going, and it was probably a month and a half later that I could start to paint again. And that's when I started painting about, the outrage in the long-term care homes.
So very therapeutic for you as an artist to continue to create.
If I hadn't had painting, and I said that so many times, that I'm so glad I'm a painter.
Yeah.
Because it's structured, you go into the studio, and I took Zoom classes, and I belonged to a group of, we called it the Salon 39, and a group of women that we were painting and then critiquing every week over Zoom, So.
Great. Why did you choose bright colors for your artwork during this pandemic?
Well, I'm usually a bright color painter. I think, except for the ones that had, it was again about the long-term care and the pandemic and problems, but I think colors are like joyful, and they
happiness.
Yeah, and they just express so much in color that you can't it's like writing.
Yes.
In a way.
Well, they're beautiful. They're lovely. I mean, just the colors are so beautiful, and they just make you feel really good.
Oh, okay.
Happiness comes when you see them. So
Well, that's
gorgeous.
good. Yeah.
How did the Ontario wide shutdown affect your ability to show your artwork?
Oh, everything got canceled. Everything got canceled. There was, a whole series of shows and studio tours, all of those being bailed.
Yeah. Did you have a lot of those shows set up already, and then they were canceled?
Yes, there was a few. There was, I had 2 down in Niagara, and that shot actually I'm going to go in October and November for them, but we lost that. We lost a lot of the things that were going on for credit, like Arts for Credit, Lakeshore Art Trail, like there was several things that.
Well, hopefully now that we're in stage 1 and going into our stage 2, that a lot of these art shows will come back and people will get to go out and enjoy and see the beautiful artwork that we have here.
Yeah.
So we're really excited to have your work here at Pazan Gallery. Tell me a little bit about yourself and how you started how did you start to become an artist? Was it something that you've always done?
Yes, it is. And it was, my mother was a painter, and she had a group of women that she painted with, and I was just a little thing, and she'd take a blanket and crayons and paper, and so I'd draw while they were all painting around, and they were plein air painters, so they painted outside.
Right.
Yeah, it was great memories, and so having that kind of influence, really, I created art all through my childhood.
It's a part of who you are.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yes. And my mother said that anyone with a creative soul needs an outlet. And so I found my outlet.
That's awesome. Tell me a little bit about this particular painting here. I believe it's called Postal Party.
Postal Party.
So tell me a little bit about that. And
Well,
how it came about to be Postal Party.
it was during lockdown or stay-at-home order, I think. And so this was looking out my front window.
Mm-hmm.
And the light was coming in, it was beautiful, but we're inside, we're at stay at home, we have to be there. But when the postal truck comes, it's like, oh, maybe it's my package. It's like
Yeah.
Christmas, right?
Yeah,
Everybody gets excited.
Everyone gets really excited.
Yeah. So, so it was suddenly the post office becomes, or the postal truck becomes an exciting event.
Yes, yes. That's awesome. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell me about? This one here is
Up the rock,
up,
to the
yes.
edge of the sea.
Yes, would you like to tell us a little bit about that one?
Well, some of my work is, a lot of my work actually comes from my imagination.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a lot of roots down east in Nova Scotia. My father was from there, and then we traveled there a lot, and I did as a young adult too. And so this was just kind of the idea of, this is a little train going up,
Mhm.
working its way up to the top of the rock, and it's a whale, and that's a little hotel maybe to stay,
Yes.
and then the train goes here. So it was like a little adventure, but also it's muted. The colors are a little more muted than I've used before, and that was a great challenge. But of course, I had to add my little blues and oranges.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautifully done. And we're here with Sue, and we have her artwork showing here at Pazan Gallery. So anytime you'd like to come by, feel free. We're located at 6th Grand Avenue. Come and see all her beautiful artwork. Painting Through a Pandemic by Sue Archibald here at Pazan Gallery. Thank you, Sue.
You're welcome. Thank you.